Hi everyone, this is Dr. Winston. I wanted to take a few minutes today to give you a quick overview of the expert interview assignment that you're going to be doing for Life Cycle Nutrition this semester. We're going to start off by going to Blackboard. So if you're here on the Blackboard homepage, you're going to click on Assignments and Rubrics. And you're going to find the expert interview instructions right here in the middle of the page. So if you click on those instructions, it's going to pull up a Microsoft Word document, and this is that Word doc. So really quick, just to give you a quick overview, this assignment is going to be worth about 9% of your grade. It's worth 90 points. And you can see that on here. It's written up here at the very top. The purpose of this assignment, of course, is to get you to interface with an expert who works in the field of in some field related to life cycle nutrition, and to really gain a particular insight into what that expert does and what their daily job routine looks like, as well as learn a little bit more about some of their job responsibilities. So the two deliverables of this assignment are detailed here. You're basically going to be putting together an essay, as well as filming about a 2 to 4 minute short video clip with the expert and uploading that video so that your classmates can view it. So up to this point, I think everybody has found a person that they're going to be interviewing, which is great. And all of the experts that you guys have selected have been fantastic. They're going to be good folks to interview. They're definitely going to have a lot of insight to share with you. So when you go to conduct the interview, a couple of things that I do want to note. What I've done is in the instructions here, there's 8 questions that I want you to ask. And these are going to be the questions that you're also going to be answering in that essay that you return to me in March. Make sure that you do take notes when you're with your expert. Make sure that you're taking lots of notes, preferably by hand. It's a little bit more personal if you take those notes by hand as opposed to taking them by a computer or a tablet. And just make sure that you get all of the information to answer these 8 questions, because again, these are the 8 questions that you're going to be writing about in your essay. The interview is intended to be about a 30-minute one-on-one interview. If you're able to get through all 8 of these questions during the 30 minutes and you have a little bit of time left over, then I've also listed an additional 15, 16 questions or so to kind of fill up that extra time. Now, if you're not able to answer those, or if you're not able to ask those questions, that's totally fine. It's not a requirement. I just wanted to make sure that you're able to fill up the full 30 minutes. The last part of your interview will involve doing this 2 to 4 minute video clip. So what I recommend that you do is you tell your experts up front that you're going to be doing this 2 to 4 minute video clip at the end of your interview session. And that's just because they need to know that this video is coming, and they also need to feel prepared for it. The reason why I do the video at the end of the 30-minute interview as opposed to at the beginning is because video usually takes people, it takes them a little while to warm up to you. So you're able to use the first 25 minutes to kind of develop that rapport with them. And then at the end, you can ask them the questions that'll be taped. So speaking of which, those 4 questions, or those 3 questions rather, that you're going to record them, you're going to ask them about their position and what age groups they work with. You're going to ask them how nutrition plays a role in what they do in their professional lives. And then you're also going to ask them, if a student is interested in this profession, how would he or she go about getting into it? So those are the only questions that you need to record and turn into a video. And so make sure that you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a long recording. Like I mentioned, it only needs to be about 2 to 4 minutes. So try to keep it short and sweet. And you can prep your expert on what these questions are going to be before you actually record them. I'm not looking for any kind of perfect video or anything like that. If they mess up, or if they have to start over or something like that, that's okay. Let them. I'm not grading you on the quality of the content that or the quality rather of the video that you come back with. It's just more, I want to have these experts answer these questions so that we can then share that information with your classmates. All right, so the essay. So the essay in essence is just a 3 to 4 page double-spaced essay with recaps from what you learned from your interviewee. I am asking that the essay be written in third person, so don't use the terms I or we. Make sure that you write it in third person, and your essay should answer those 8 questions that are outlined above. If you want to, all you have to do is just basically, have the question and then have the answer underneath it, and then have the question and then have the answer underneath it. The one thing that I am asking though is that you don't use direct quotes. So I just want you to paraphrase what that person told you. No direct quotations here in this section. Now, for the video clip, what we're going to do is we're going to use a program or a website called Dropbox for you to upload your video to. And that's just so all of the videos that all the classmates are producing will all be in one location. So Dropbox is it's a website, it's a web-based file system. And so I'm going to show you real quick how that system works. So when you get to the main Dropbox homepage, which is just dropbox.com, you'll create an account if you don't already have one. If you do have one, or once you have your account created, you're just going to sign in. And then once you sign in to Dropbox, you're going to have all of your files here. So the file that you're going to have that I will share with each one of you is this one called HFIT 610 Expert Interviews. Okay, so you're going to click on that file, and then what you're going to do is you are going to upload a file. And so this little icon right here, this first one that's got like a little page with a plus sign on it, is the upload file. And then it's going to pull up a separate text box, or I'm sorry, a separate window or whatnot, and you're going to choose files. And this is where you're going to choose the file, whatever one that you want to upload. I'm just going to take this one right here. It's just a test that I did. Make sure that your file is, if possible, I'd like for it to be in QuickTime, just because that's the easiest one to upload. If it's in a different file format, I can try to I can convert it. But if you can get it to QuickTime, that would be best. You're going to choose that file, and then as you can see, it's going to do some little thinking over here. It's going to add the file to your folder, and then when it's finished uploading, it's going to have that little green check mark in it. You're going to click on done, and then it is going to appear here in your file. So you can see here 1 second ago, this is the file that I uploaded. And that's all you're going to need to do in terms of uploading the files for your or submitting the video for this expert interview. Okay, so that should take care of it. If you have any questions about this assignment, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask me. And I look forward to seeing all of y'all's videos and reading your essays. Thanks.